Hello, so today I'm teaching 5th grade math about multiplying fractions by whole numbers. And then the standard that this will apply to for Washington State, it is 5.nf.b.4, and that states that apply and extend previous understandings of multiplication to multiply a fraction or whole number by fraction. I'll start out my lesson now. So we're gonna start our lesson, guys. If everyone can please sit down and stop talking. James, if you'd stop talking, please. Thank you. So today we're learning about something exciting. So we've multiplied whole numbers and whole numbers like 2 and 4, 6 and 8. We've multiplied fractions by fractions, 1/2 times 6/8, 3/4 times 5/7. But now we're multiplying fractions by whole numbers. So for example, 1/2 times 2, 3 times 6/9. So let's jump right into it. So our learning objective for today is, by the end of today's lesson, you will be able to solve problems involving multiplying fractions by whole numbers with at least 80% accuracy. So what this means is this will give me a gauge of how you guys are understanding this lesson. So if you're able to complete, if you're able to solve problems with at least 80% accuracy involving multiplying whole numbers by fractions, that's how I'll know you guys are on the right path. And this kind of ties into our exit ticket. So our exit ticket's gonna have 5 different problems for you guys. And if you can complete 80% of those 5 problems correctly, you're good to go. So just some quick trivia. Who knows how much 80% of 5 would be? So how many questions would you have to get correct? Jenna? 4? Yes, 4 is correct. Thank you. So yeah, if you get 4 or 5 correct on your exit ticket later, that's how I know you are understanding the material, as well as our success criteria. So let's all read this together so we know and we have a grasp of what we need to know to be successful. So I can identify the fraction and whole number, I can multiply the numerator by the whole number, and I can simplify my answer when needed. And let's get a little refresh going so our minds are ready to go for this lesson and think. So, what is the numerator in this number right here? 3/5. Does anyone know? Cameron? It is not 5. Close. There's only one other option. What do you think? 3? Yep. It is 3. So remember, numerator is on top. So when we're talking about the numerator, we're talking about what's on top of this line, of the fraction line. And what is the denominator in this number? James? 5, correct. Yep, so the denominator is down here, and it's always going to be the one below fraction, on the bottom side of the fraction. And what fraction is being displayed by the circle right here? Charles? 3/5. Let's see if that's correct. We got 1 shaded, 2 shaded, 3 shaded. Out of 4, 5. Looks like 3/5 to me. Correct. Good job. So now, we've got our brains refreshed. We remember the numerator's on top, the denominator's on bottom. We've solved a little pie chart. I think we're good to go. So for this first one, you guys can watch me do it, and then we'll do some together. So the first step when multiplying a whole number by a fraction is we got to figure out, what do we multiply? Because this looks kind of weird, right? There's a 3, there's a 2 and a 5. Some people might think, oh, we multiply 3 times 5, 3 times 2. We're not going to do that. So what we are going to do, we're going to multiply the whole number and the numerator. So remember, numerator is up top, right? So if we take this 3 and we go, let's make this into a fraction. We can put it over a 1, any whole number, not just this 3. Any whole number, whether that's 8, 50, 10, 5. It's always going to be over a 1. If you want to make a whole number into a fraction, you just go put a line right there, put it over 1. So we're going to multiply the whole number in the numerator. So remember, numerator's up top. So if we put the line number, the numerator is 3, the numerator is 2. So 3 times 2 equals 6. So for step 2, we're going to keep that denominator the same. So remember how I said the whole number is over 1? So that's going to be 5 times 1, so 3 over 1. Obviously 1 times 5 is 5. And some people don't even like to put the 1 under the number. They just understand that the denominator is going to stay the same. Because since the whole number is always over 1, the denominator is always multiplied by 1, which means it's always going to stay the same. So you don't even have to put it, the whole number, into a fraction. If you just want to remember denominator stays the same, I just multiply the whole number and the numerator in the fraction. But we're going to keep the denominator the same, it's 5. And since we did 3 times 2 and got 6, we have 6 fifths. Step 3, let's convert 6 fifths to a mixed number. So 5 can go into 6 once. We have 1 left over, because 6 minus 5 is 1. So 5 goes into 6 once. There's our whole number. That 1 left over, and we put it over that denominator, 5. So 1 and 1 fifths. So if you guys would take out your whiteboard real quick, I'm going to rewind, and we can just visualize this in a different way real quick. So everyone get your whiteboards out. I'll give you guys a second. I'll grab mine as well. And what I want you guys to do is, we're going to draw 3 rows of squares, okay? 3 rows of 5, I should say. So everyone should be drawing their 3 rows of 5 squares. Give you guys a second. And then once you get these squares drawn out on each row, since there's 3 rows, I want you to color in the first 2 squares on each row. I should have got a bigger marker, guys. This thin one's hard to color it in, but we'll get the point across. So, if you guys would like to show me your whiteboards once you're finished, yeah, yep. Okay, looks like everyone's getting the hang of it, so I'll go ahead and show it. So we have our 3 rows of 5, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 shaded on each one. So you might be thinking, why are we shading these squares? Well, because 2 fifths, remember? So we got 2 shaded out of the 5, 2 shaded out of the 5, 2 shaded out of the 5. Oh, and we should look at that. We're multiplying 3 by 2 fifths. So 2 fifths, 2 fifths, 2 fifths. That looks like 3 times to me. But remember, that denominator is it's being multiplied by 1, but it's staying the same. So this isn't 6 out of 15 squares, it's 6 fifths, like we got here. So just another way to look at it. So we got 6 fifths, and we converted that into 1 1/5. So I just wanted to give you guys, maybe that'll make a connection in your brain. I just want to let you guys see a different way to kind of think about it, understand it, maybe make a connection for you guys, help you understand a little better. Now we're going to solve as a class. So If we can answer these questions while we multiply whole numbers by fractions, we'll be in good shape. So if we can answer, what do we multiply? What stays the same? And what is our answer? If you can answer those 3 questions, you're gonna be looking pretty solid. You're gonna be flying through this, get good grades, and we'll be all okay. So on your whiteboards, you guys can fill this one out as well. So write 4 times 1/3. And I want you guys to do what I did the first time. What did we multiply? Let's think about it. What did we multiply? That first question. What did we do on the last one? Did we multiply the numerators? Did we multiply the denominators? Did we multiply both? Give you guys a second. Okay, turn them around. I'm gonna show the answer. So we multiply the numerators. You technically do multiply the denominators as well, but they stay the same. So we're gonna focus on those numerators. So what do we multiply? We multiply the numerators. We had 4 and 1, so we get 4. Step 2. What do we do with that bottom part? What's the bottom part called? Denominator, correct. So what are we gonna do with those? Write it down. What the new fraction should be with all the multiplication. The denominator stayed the same, right? So we multiplied 3, but it was by 1, because remember we can put 4 over 1, and we just multiply straight across. So 1 times 3, 4 times 1. So denominator stays the same. And then I want you guys to simplify the mixed number before I show it. I almost showed it on accident. You guys almost got a free answer. So give you guys a second. Simplify that fraction into a mixed number. Okay, I'm gonna show the answer now. So what is our answer? Ooh, zoomed in on accident. The answer is 1 1/3 after we simplify 4/3. So let's break it down. So 3 can go into 4 one time. This is a 1. We have 1 left over. That goes up here. Just put it over the denominator and boom. Now we simplified it. It looks clean. Looks like your guys' room should look. And now you guys dipped your toes in on how to multiply a whole number by a fraction. So I'm gonna pass out some more individual work, and then we'll get to working on that exit ticket here soon.